Hello guys, geeking to everyone. Today I'm gonna tell you about my 1 month Python course, day number 9. Let's start. So first of all, let's check my plan, and today's day number 9, and topic is exception handling errors and exceptions in your code. Okay, what I'm gonna do is to copy that, and here on the ChatGPT, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT bot to provide detailed information with examples for my topic. Okay, here we go. I zoom in. Okay, course topic, day number 9, exception handling errors and exceptions in your code. Overview. On day number 9 of the Python course, you will learn about exception handling, which is a crucial aspect of writing robust and error-free code. That's right. Exceptions are unexpected events that occurs during the execution of a program, disrupting the normal flow. Right. By understanding exception handling, you can gracefully handle these situations and prevent your program from crashing. Key concept. First point. What are exceptions? Exceptions are events that occur during the execution of a program, interrupting the normal flow. They can be caused by various factors such as invalid user input, file output, input errors, network issue, or programming mistakes. Point number 2, exception handling. Exception handling is mechanism to catch and deal with exceptions, allowing the program to continue its execution without crashing. It involves using try except block to identify and handle specific exceptions that might arise during program execution. Point number 3, the try except block. The try except block is used to enclose code that might raise exceptions. The code with the try block is executed, and if exception occurs, it is caught and handled by the exception block. The exception block specifies the type of exception to catch and the code to handle the exception. Point number 4, handling multiple exceptions. Multiple exceptions block can be used to handle different types of exceptions individually. The except blocks are evaluated sequentially, and the first matching block is executed. You can also use a generic exception block to catch any exception not handled by previous block, but it's considered a best practice to catch specific exceptions whenever possible. The finally block. The finally block is optional and is used to specify code that should be executed regardless or whether an exception occurred or not. It is commonly used to release resources, close files, or perform cleanup tasks. Okay, let's see the example here. So example number 1, handling and zero division error, and there is a try except block, and on the try block, this code executed when we run this code, and if exception occurs, then this block from the except block execute. Okay, and here you see there is a division by zero, and it's an exception, and we specify on the except block there is a zero division error. So if this exception occurs, then on the output we can see error cannot divide by 0. Okay. The example number 2, handling a file not found error. And this example about input output into file. So don't forget to check out my previous video about input output. So as you can see, here is try except blocks, and on the try block there is a file open in read mode, and then some action that we try to read the content from the file and close this file, and then print the content from this file. And on the except block there is exception file not founded, and when this exception arises on the output, we see error file not founded. But in which way we are going to see that? We're going to see that when this non-existent .txt file doesn't exist. Okay. Example number 3, handling multiple exceptions. So there is a try block, and there is some code inside this block, and there is a two except block with the value error and zero division error. Okay, you see there is if value error occurs, on output you see this message, error invalid output, please enter a number. And if a zero division error occurs, you can see on the output that this message, error cannot divide by 0. Okay, example number 4, using a finally block. Okay, there is a try except block and finally block. And finally block, as you remember, optional and used to specify code that should be executed. Anyway, this block is gonna be executed. And eventually this file which we open is going to be closed. Okay, in the examples above, the try block contains the code that might raise exceptions. The exception block specifies the type of exceptions to catch and the corresponding error handling code. The finally block is used to close the file in all cases, even if an exception occurs. By learning and implementing exception handling techniques like this, you can ensure that your Python programs gracefully handle errors and exceptions, making them more readable and robust. Okay, thanks guys for watching this video. I hope you like it. Let's meet on the next video on the next day. Thank you. Ciao, ciao.